All right, get ready for an epic battle of webs and winks. Because we've got a villain who is literally but like, way worse. Deep in an abandoned Oscorp lab, the air is crackling around a cracked experiment chamber where glowing vials of spider DNA are swirling around in digital fluid. Then, a blast of energy erupts, shooting a perfect mirror copy of Spider-Man right out of the screen. Only this Spidey's eyes are glowing silver. "The real you," he says. His voice, a distorted echo of Peter's, is too weak to finish the mission. Meanwhile, in Queens, Peter wakes up from a nightmare, his window covered with shadows that look like webs. He shakes it off, swings into action after hearing reports of a second Spider-Man swinging around the city, saving people but leaving them afraid. "That thing isn't just copying you," Iron Man says over a satellite feed. "It's outperforming you, and it's rewriting your tech." As Peter swings toward the source of the trouble, he spots a news report identifying the mysterious Spider-Man as a threat. But wait, why does he have web shooters on both wrists? That's not normal. Not normal at all. Peter decides to investigate, and soon enough, he finds the culprit. Mirror Spider swings down from a rooftop, landing gracefully on top of a lightning rod tower at a power plant. "You're making people fear Spider-Man," Peter says, launching into action. Mirror Spider smirks. "I'm showing them a version that doesn't fail." And with that, they're off, a blur of red and blue against the dark sky. Webs fly. Dodging webs. Instinct takes on perfection. Who will win this battle of the best? Peter fights hard, but Mirror Spider is just a little better, a little faster, a little stronger. And before long, Peter finds himself dangling from a web. Defeated. "Give up," Mirror Spider taunts. Or should I say, give in? He vanishes into a swirling portal, leaving Peter trapped inside his own tech with his suit locked out by Mirror Spider's override. At his lowest point, Peter remembers what Uncle Ben told him. With great power comes great responsibility. But he also remembers another part of that conversation. With great power, Uncle Ben had said, there must also be great heart. Peter smiles. Maybe that's what he's missing. He escapes his cell and hacks an old backup suit. Less tech, more heart, and with a renewed sense of purpose, he swings after the clone one last time. But Mirror Spider's already causing trouble again, endangering bystanders on a bridge. And Peter has a tough choice. Capture the clone or save the people he's endangering. Peter chooses to save the people, even if it means Mirror Spider gets away. For a moment, everything seems lost. But then something incredible happens. As Peter rescues a young boy from a collapsing building, Mirror Spider hesitates. His movements become erratic, glitching like a broken video game. I don't understand," he mutters, confused. Peter lands beside him. "You're strong, but I care," he says, gesturing to the terrified civilians. "And that's what makes me Suddenly, Peter's words trigger something in Mirror Spider's code, and he begins to glitch violently. Peter reaches out, hoping to help the confused clone, and Mirror Spider, with a final surge of energy, disappears into Peter, merging with him completely. Peter gasps as he absorbs the clone's corrupted code, restoring his name in the eyes of the city. And with that, the story ends. This has been Dream Drop Stories. If you liked this story, please hit the like button. It really helps us grow. Make sure to subscribe so you'll never miss an exciting episode. See you next time.